So, welcome to the Fit and Fabulous Show with Emily. Today, we're going to delve into the intriguing realm of the subconscious mind and its profound influence on our daily lives, goal achievement, and the holistic wellness journey. We'll uncover how it influences our daily lives, shapes our ability to achieve goals, and even impacts our journey towards health, fitness, and overall wellness. So, first, we need to understand the subconscious mind's role. To kick things off, let's get a clear understanding of exactly what the subconscious mind is. It's that powerful force, but that drives our habits, beliefs, and automatic responses. Unlike our conscious mind, which is aware and analytical, the subconscious quietly shapes our thoughts, emotions, and actions, often without us even realizing it. The subconscious mind absorbs information from our environment. And over time, these impressions become ingrained in us. That is why the environment that you are in is so important, that you are aware of what that environment is pouring into you, because this is directly affecting your subconscious minds. It leads to automatic thoughts and responses that we may not be fully aware of, and associations are stored in the subconscious. Additionally, past experiences, memories, and associations are also stored in our subconscious. These stored expressions can trigger emotional reactions without us even processing them fully to realize that we're even doing it. For instance, a smell or a sound might evoke strong emotions based on past experiences associated with them. We've all heard this a lot of times, that if you smell a certain scent, it'll help you remember a person or a specific memory or a moment of your childhood. That is your subconscious mind. And additionally, it can then influence your decision making by drawing on those past experiences and information that are being accessed at the moment. This can lead to intuitive decisions that feel right, even if we can't explain why they feel right when we're making it. The subconscious mind impacts our nutrition habits and feelings regarding health, wellness, and fitness. Imagine a person who during childhood experienced comfort and emotional soothing through food. Whenever they were upset, they were offered treats to make them feel better. Maybe they were given sugary sweets after a competition win. Over time, the subconscious mind forms a strong association between emotional distress or emotional celebration, depending on the situation, and eating. So as you grow older, you might find yourselves turning to food unconsciously whenever you're stressed, anxious, upset. The subconscious mind triggers this behavior as a way to cope with negative emotions. You may not even be fully aware of the pattern or the underlying emotional triggers, as it has become an automatic response. But then when you go to diet and you get frustrated and you get upset, stressed out by all of this pressure of, counting calories and fitting in your macros, and then you're all of a sudden finding yourself in the drive-thru getting ice cream, mozzarella sticks, some unhealthy food to help comfort yourself, and then you wonder why you can't lose the weight. It's because of that subconscious behavior that was ingrained in your environment at a young age that you now have to undo. This can lead to overeating, weight gain, negatively impacting your overall health. Despite your conscious intentions to eat healthy and maintain a balanced diet, the subconscious programming from past experiences will continue to drive your behavior. Overcoming this pattern requires becoming aware of the emotional triggers, learning healthy coping mechanisms, and rewiring the subconscious associations between emotions and eating. For myself growing up, it was all about clearing your plate. Every meal, no matter if you were full or you were still hungry, it was always clear your plate, eat everything on it. And as an adult, I found that I was overeating because I would see my children not clear their plates. And that subconscious thought process would come in my head, have to clean your plate. And I would clean their plates. And before I knew it, I had put on 20 pounds from eating leftovers of my children's lunches and their dinners because in my subconscious mind, I could not throw that food away because it was ingrained in me to clear my plate. So once I realized that I had that emotional trigger when I would see their empty plates, I started having my kids, when they say they're done, they're full. Okay, you take that plate, you take it to garbage, throw it away. Then that plate's clear. I don't have that emotional trigger anymore. And now I'm not overeating because I'm trying to clear everyone else's plate, even though I'm full and I'm not hungry. I had to find a way to reprogram my subconscious mind to where it didn't feel guilt about having food left on the plate and feeling this need to consume it just so that it wasn't wasted. So that subconscious mind is a extremely important factor in your health and wellness journey on overcoming some of these bad habits you may have and why you may struggle with switching those habits from bad to good. So one of the things that's always beneficial is to kind of look back at your past and say, how was I raised? What was my environment like? What practices were instilled in me that have now impacted me as an adult on this fitness journey. And once you can help identify all of those triggers and what happens and what causes this ripple effect to impact your nutritional choices and how you look at fitness, then it becomes easier to change those habits and start hitting your goals. Now, let's talk some more about your goals. We've all set them, whether related to your career, relationships, personal growth, your business, your health, and your fitness. But have you ever wondered why some of your goals just seem barely out of reach? It's often because our subconscious belief plays a massive role in propelling us forward and holding us back. Those integrated beliefs can lead to self-sabotage, undermining our progress without us even realizing it. Isn't that absolutely insane? Our subconscious can help emphasize a positive outlook and the ability to overcome obstacles that foster resilience. But additionally, when our subconscious beliefs align with our goals, it can create a harmony and motivation that is driving us even closer to those goals. But on the flip side, self-doubt, fear of failure, and limited beliefs that our subconscious feeds into us hinder our progress towards reaching our goals. Are those things that you struggle with? You struggle with your comfort zone, getting out of your comfort zone, with self-doubt, fear of failure, imposter syndrome. These are all beliefs that can lead to self-sabotage or a reluctance to take the necessary actions to reach a goal. Personally, I've had the goal and dream of becoming a personal trainer and helping others achieve their health and wellness goals. A few years ago, I tried at starting my business and I failed. I let the self-doubt, the fear of failure lead me down the path of becoming unsuccessful. I walked away from the idea and I tried an easier path to a job that would help me put food on the table, keep a roof over the head of my children, and to just provide for my family. When my workplace injury happened, I had unfortunately had to have shoulder surgery, which has now caused me to be out of work, out of the gym for 6 months until I can recuperate and get the use of my shoulder all the way back. At that point, I had to kind of look at myself and go, what are my goals and dreams? And for me, it is having this company that is going to empower other moms who have been on this roller coaster of fit, have a baby, lose the weight, have a baby, lose the weight, have a baby, can't lose the weight, don't have the time, now juggling in sports, and empowering those women to find themselves again. It is very hard to love your body after baby. At least it was very hard for me. And I want to help empower women to love yourself, make yourself a priority, and not have that mom guilt about doing it. So when I discovered NLCA and completed several mindset shift exercises to overcome this negative subconscious, I had a newfound confidence to the point where I'm making YouTube videos. I'm shooting podcasts, something I thought I would never do. It was completely out of my comfort zone. But I have been taking little steps every single day towards launching my business and working towards securing new clients. And this journey, not easy. It has tons of challenges. And I have had to struggle with my self-conscious, and at times it pouring in some of that fear of failure again, some of that self-doubt of, can I actually succeed at this goal? And I have to take a step back and look at myself and tell my self-conscious to shut up. I've got this. I can do this. These are my goals. And I have them up on a wall so that I reminded myself, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be able to provide for my family so that we are thriving and not just surviving. I'm going to change my mindset. And on those days when it feels like I'm not making any progress and nothing is moving forward, and my subconscious tries to leak in that self-doubt and that fear of failure again, I'm going to tell it to shut up. I don't know how many of you have kids and you've seen the Luca movie, and Alberto makes this point of, oh, that little voice, it's just Alberto. You just yell Silencio Bruno and you just jump over the cliff and into the water, and you tell it to shut up and not put that fear into you. One day I was at the pool and I saw some kids screaming Silencio Bruno and then jumping into the pool and using that mantra to not be scared, to cannonball into a pool, which seems like such a simple thing. But the lesson that we can take from that is huge, is that when our self-conscious is telling us, no, you can't do this. You're too fat. You're too busy. You're not the right person. You have to tell it, shut up. Silencio Bruno. I've got this. Easier said than done. But with each chance that you do that, instead of letting that negativity feed back into you, you are rewiring your subconscious for success. And on your health and fitness journey, it is extremely important for you to hit those goals, to tell that subconscious on those days when you've hit a plateau, when you've struggled to eat healthy all day long, that instead of it telling you, oh, you're a failure, you need to quit, you tell it, you know what? Shut up. I've got this. And tomorrow is a new day. I did really good and I'm going to do better tomorrow. And you keep doing that every single day, and you will be amazed at the mindset shift that's going to happen over time. I have been working on that shift for about 9 weeks now, and I'm still seeing changes every single day when I tell the Bruno in my head to shut up. It is not something that is going to happen overnight. It's about consistency and repetition. And like any new skill, whether it's something as simple as dribbling, pitching a baseball, throwing a football, reshaping your subconscious mind takes practice. It is important to keep in mind that what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for your bestie. We are all equally different, and you will want to seek a professional for any assistance that you might have on finding different techniques to help your self-conscious. Some people do hypnotherapy, some do positive affirmations. There are lots of ways to help rewire your self-conscious. For me personally, positive affirmations has been a powerful tool for reprogramming my self-conscious mind. When used consistently and effectively, they can help replace negative or limiting beliefs with more empowering and supportive thoughts. My therapist has suggested that I write down all the negative thoughts I had over 1 week between our 2 sessions. I carried a notebook around with me, and I tried to, every time a negative thought came into my head, write it down in my notebook. And there were a couple that I missed throughout the whole week. But before I went into my appointment, I counted in my notebook how many negative thoughts I had in a week. 225. Talk about mind-blowing. I did not realize that I spoke that much negativity back into myself on a regular basis. It had become such a habit, I didn't even notice it. It really opened up my eyes on how much I need to focus on speaking more grace, positivity, and uplifting statements into myself. I had identified the negative beliefs and self-talk I wanted to change off of that list. And I started recognizing when I spoke them into myself, I would stop the thought and immediately say something positive to myself instead. Positive affirmations can directly counteract negative beliefs. Make sure they are in the present tense, that they are positive, and they are specific if you use this technique. Those are very important. The affirmation could be, I am motivated and committed in my daily workouts. Incorporate your affirmations into your daily routine. Repeat them multiple times throughout the day, such as in the morning, before bed, during breaks, at red lights while you're driving your kids to school. Write your affirmations down in a journal or on sticky notes and place them where you will see them frequently, such as on your mirror, your workspace, your refrigerator, anywhere where you're going to see them so you can speak them back into yourself. Reprogramming the subconscious takes time and consistent effort. You have to be patient with yourself and trust the process. Even if you don't see immediate results, continued practice will create lasting change over time. Remember that the goal of positive affirmations is not to deny challenges or negative feelings, but to shift your focus and beliefs toward more positive, empowering perspectives. As you integrate affirmations into your daily routine, you'll gradually notice a shift in your thought patterns and your behaviors, leading to a more supportive and encouraging subconscious mindset. The mind-body connection is real, and it's vital to understand how our subconscious affects our physical well-being. Stress, anxiety, and negative thought patterns don't just impact one's mental state, they can also manifest physically too. Incorporating mindfulness practices, meditation, and relaxation techniques into your routine can work wonders for your overall wellness journey. And as it may seem hokey or weird or granola-y to incorporate these techniques, they work. And even though it may take you out of your comfort zone and make you feel a little awkward and weird and out of place to begin with, eventually that awkward space becomes your new comfort zone. That mind-body connection is a huge relationship between your mental and your emotional state that is very important for your physical health. This connection suggests that our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and attitudes can influence our physical well-being, and conversely, our physical health can impact our mental and emotional states. Subconscious beliefs play a significant role in this connection, and they can manifest both physically and mentally in a variety of different ways. Negative subconscious beliefs can contribute to chronic stress and tension. This can lead to physical symptoms like muscle stiffness, headaches, and digestive issues, and also can be connected to fear or anxiety that can then end up weakening the immune system, making the body more susceptible to illnesses. This means long-held negative beliefs can contribute to the development or exacerbation of chronic illnesses. For instance, beliefs about unworthiness might lead to negative self-care practices that are crucial for managing your health conditions. Negative subconscious beliefs can also contribute to the development or exacerbation of anxiety and depression. Beliefs about inadequacy or hopelessness can fuel these conditions. And like I said before, negative subconscious beliefs about self-worth can impact your self-esteem, resulting in a lower self-esteem will then have less motivation to going after your health and wellness goals, to make those changes that you need to make to take you on that hard journey. The mind-body connection is complex, to say the least. It's multi-directional. It is a world that we're still exploring and learning more about on a daily basis. But there are a lot of things that we need to understand, and we know that we can understand about the subconscious, and that is the power it has over our ability to take proactive steps and to reprogram our negative or limiting beliefs, ultimately fostering better overall health and well-being by utilizing different techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, meditation, and positive affirmation practices to help improve this process of changing your subconscious negativity to positivity. So as we wrap up today's episode, remember, your subconscious mind is a powerful engine driving your life's journey. By recognizing its influence and taking intentional steps to reshape it, you can unlock your full potential, achieve your goals, and cultivate a balanced, thriving life. I encourage you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and explore your own subconscious beliefs. Remember that by unraveling and reshaping your self-conscious patterns, you can unlock your full potential, achieve your goals, and cultivate a balanced and thriving life. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Fit and Fabulous. Keep embracing the burn, the gains, and the journey to a healthier you. Sweat it out, groove it up, and remember, you're one workout closer to becoming a superhero version of yourself. May your squats be low and your spirits high. Until next time, stay fit, fabulous, and fearlessly fierce.